Imagine swimming peacefully in warm ocean water, and suddenly touching something almost invisible. Within seconds, your heart could stop beating. This creature is responsible for some of the most painful deaths ever recorded in the ocean. And the terrifying part, you might never see it coming. Today, we're exploring one of the most venomous creatures on Earth. Meet the box jellyfish. Its body looks like a simple floating cube. But this simple creature carries one of the most powerful venoms in the animal kingdom. Some species have tentacles stretching over 3 meters long. And each tentacle is covered with thousands of microscopic weapons. These weapons are called nematocysts. They are tiny biological harpoons filled with venom. When something touches the tentacle, they fire instantly. Faster than the blink of an eye. Once inside the body, the venom attacks the heart. It disrupts the electrical signals that control your heartbeat. At the same time, the venom destroys skin cells. Some victims even go into shock before reaching shore. Victims often experience unbearable pain within seconds. And in extreme cases, the heart can stop completely. The terrifying part is how fast the venom spreads. The larger the tentacle contact, the more venom enters the body. A large sting can deliver enough venom to affect multiple people. And unlike sharks, these creatures do not chase you. They simply float, waiting for something to touch them. Another reason box jellyfish are so dangerous is their invisibility. Their bodies are almost completely transparent. In bright sunlight, they can be nearly impossible to notice. Many swimmers never realize the danger until it is too late. That is what makes them one of the most feared creatures in tropical oceans. Box jellyfish live mostly in warm tropical waters. They are especially common in northern Australia. They also appear in parts of Southeast Asia. Warm coastal waters are their favorite habitat. And unfortunately, that is where humans love to swim. Some beaches install protective nets in the water. These nets are designed to keep jellyfish away from swimmers. But nature is not always predictable. Ocean currents can move these creatures anywhere, which makes predicting their movement extremely difficult. Scientists are still studying how their venom works. Understanding the venom could help develop better treatments. Their venom is actually a complex mix of powerful toxins. Each toxin affects the body in a different way. Some toxins affect the heart. Others affect the nervous system. All combined together, they make a very powerful biological weapon. And some toxins damage cells very quickly. The box jellyfish is one of the most venomous creatures on Earth. But it is not the only deadly creature hiding in the ocean. Some creatures are even smaller, but far more dangerous. In fact, the next creature can stop a human heart in minutes. And it is no larger than your hand. Meet the blue-ringed octopus. But we will explore that creature in the next part. Because the ocean hides many more deadly secrets. And we are only getting started. Subscribe to explore the most venomous creatures on Earth. The next creature might be even more terrifying. The ocean hides many small creatures that look completely harmless at first glance. But some of the smallest animals in the sea carry incredibly powerful venom. Among them is a tiny octopus that has become famous around the world. Despite its small size, it is considered one of the most venomous marine animals. This animal is called the blue-ringed octopus. And it is no larger than a human hand. At first glance, it looks like just another small octopus hiding among rocks and coral. Many people would swim right past it without even noticing. But when the animal feels threatened, its body begins to display bright circular patterns. These glowing rings are a warning sign. Those rings are the reason this species is called the blue-ringed octopus. And they signal that the animal is ready to defend itself. The venom used by the blue-ringed octopus is called tetrodotoxin. This same toxin is also found in some of the most poisonous fish in the world. Despite its tiny body, this octopus carries venom strong enough to affect a human. And the toxin it produces is incredibly powerful. Tetrodotoxin attacks the nervous system. It blocks signals that normally travel between nerves and muscles. When those signals are blocked, muscles can no longer move normally. The body begins to lose control over movement. For prey animals like small fish or crabs, the effect happens very quickly. The venom prevents them from swimming or escaping. Once the prey stops moving, the octopus can easily capture it. The hunting process is silent and efficient. In humans, the toxin works in a similar way. It interferes with the signals that control muscles throughout the body. As the toxin spreads, muscles gradually stop responding to the brain. Movement becomes difficult. Eventually, the muscles responsible for breathing can also be affected. This is what makes the venom particularly dangerous. The most surprising part is how small the animal actually is. Many individuals are only a few centimeters wide. Because of its size, swimmers sometimes mistake it for a harmless sea creature. But touching it can be extremely dangerous. Most blue-ringed octopuses prefer to avoid humans completely. They usually hide among rocks and coral during the day. If disturbed, however, the octopus will display its bright warning rings. This is nature's way of saying stay away. The animal does not hunt humans. But accidental contact can still happen. Blue-ringed octopuses live mainly in the waters of the Pacific Ocean. They are commonly found around Australia and Southeast Asia. They prefer shallow coastal environments. Tide pools, coral reefs, and rocky areas are ideal places for them to hide. Because they are so small, spotting them underwater can be difficult. Many divers might swim past one without ever noticing. Fortunately, encounters between humans and this animal are very rare. Most people will never see one in the wild. Still, scientists remain fascinated by the blue-ringed octopus. Its venom is one of the most powerful natural toxins known. One reason scientists study this octopus so carefully is because its venom is incredibly unique. Even a tiny amount of this toxin can have powerful biological effects. Researchers analyze the chemical structure of the toxin to understand how it behaves. Each experiment helps reveal more about this remarkable substance. Despite its reputation, the blue-ringed octopus is not naturally aggressive. In most cases, it simply tries to hide from larger animals. Its small body allows it to squeeze into tiny spaces between rocks and coral. These hiding spots help protect it from predators. When the octopus feels threatened, the glowing rings become brighter and more visible. This display warns other animals to keep their distance. This warning display is a perfect example of how animals communicate danger. Bright patterns in nature often signal that a creature should not be touched. For most ocean animals, recognizing these warning signals can mean survival. It helps them avoid dangerous encounters. Interestingly, the blue-ringed octopus spends much of its time searching for food. Small crustaceans and fish are common targets. The octopus moves carefully and quietly through the environment. Its flexible body allows it to explore tight spaces. When it finds prey, the octopus reacts quickly. Its arms extend and capture the animal within seconds. This hunting behavior allows the octopus to survive in competitive reef environments. Even a small predator can be very effective. Like other octopuses, this species is also extremely intelligent. It can explore objects and adapt to different situations. Scientists have observed octopuses solving simple problems in laboratory environments. Their behavior shows remarkable learning ability. In the wild, this intelligence helps them survive among predators and changing environments. Every movement must be precise, even though it is tiny. The blue-ringed octopus plays an important role in the ecosystem. It is both predator and prey within the reef environment. Another fascinating ability of the blue-ringed octopus is its camouflage. Like many octopuses, it can blend into the environment extremely well. Its skin can change color and texture to match nearby surfaces. This makes the animal very difficult to notice in the wild. While hiding, the octopus remains almost perfectly still. Many predators swim past without realizing it is there. This ability helps the octopus avoid larger predators. In the ocean, staying unnoticed can mean survival. But when the octopus decides to reveal itself, the glowing rings appear quickly. The sudden pattern is impossible to ignore. These rings appear through specialized cells in the skin. The pattern can change in just a moment. The rings serve as a warning display to other animals. It is nature's signal to keep a safe distance. This type of warning pattern is common among venomous animals. Bright colors often signal danger in the natural world. Despite its dangerous venom, the blue-ringed octopus rarely interacts with humans. Most encounters happen purely by accident. Because the animal is so small, divers may not even realize it is nearby. It simply blends into the reef environment. The blue-ringed octopus spends most of its time exploring the reef. It searches for food among rocks, shells, and coral. Its flexible arms allow it to move through tight spaces easily. This helps the octopus reach hidden prey. When prey is found, the octopus reacts quickly. Its arms surround the target before it can escape. This hunting strategy allows the animal to capture prey efficiently. Even a small predator can be extremely effective. Over time, scientists have learned more about this mysterious species. Each discovery reveals how complex ocean life can be. Studying animals like the blue-ringed octopus helps researchers understand marine ecosystems. Every species plays an important role. The ocean remains one of the least explored places on Earth. New discoveries continue to surprise scientists every year. Creatures both large and small live in these underwater environments. Some of them have abilities we are only beginning to understand. Among these animals are species with remarkable toxins and defense mechanisms. Nature has evolved many surprising strategies for survival. And the blue-ringed octopus is just one example of these extraordinary ocean animals. But there are many more creatures with incredible venom still to discover. Although the blue-ringed octopus is extremely small, it carries a remarkable chemical defense. Scientists continue studying this animal to understand how its toxin works. Researchers examine samples carefully in controlled environments. These studies help reveal how marine toxins interact with living systems. Understanding ocean toxins can also help medical research. Many natural compounds discovered in marine animals inspire new scientific studies. The blue-ringed octopus is one of many animals that use venom for defense and hunting. In nature, venom is simply another survival strategy. Despite its reputation, the octopus spends most of its life quietly hiding in the reef. It prefers calm environments with plenty of places to hide. Rock crevices and coral formations provide perfect shelter. These natural structures allow the octopus to remain hidden from predators. During the day, the animal often stays inside its hiding place. At night, it becomes more active as it searches for food. Its movements are smooth and controlled. Each arm helps the octopus explore its surroundings carefully. This careful movement helps the animal locate small prey hiding in the reef. Crabs and small fish are common targets. When the octopus decides to strike, the motion is quick and precise. Its flexible arms surround the prey instantly. After capturing food, the octopus retreats back into the reef. This behavior keeps it protected from larger predators. Life in coral reefs requires constant awareness. Many animals share the same environment, creating a complex ecosystem. In this busy underwater world, camouflage and warning signals both play important roles. The blue-ringed octopus uses both strategies effectively. Some animals rely entirely on camouflage to survive. Others combine camouflage with warning displays when threatened. The blue-ringed octopus represents a perfect balance of these two strategies. Most of the time it hides, but it can signal danger instantly. Because the animal is so small, encounters with humans remain rare. Most divers never see one during their entire lifetime. Still, the existence of such powerful venom in a tiny animal fascinates scientists. Nature often surprises us with unexpected designs. Ocean ecosystems contain countless unusual species. Many of them remain unknown or poorly understood. Every year, researchers discover new marine organisms. Each discovery adds another piece to the puzzle of ocean life. Some of these animals have unusual behaviors, while others possess powerful toxins. Both features show how diverse the ocean truly is. Exploring these underwater environments helps scientists understand how ecosystems function. Every species contributes to the balance of the reef. Even the smallest animals can influence the environment around them. The blue-ringed octopus is one example of this complexity. Studying ocean life reminds us how much of the planet remains unexplored. The deep sea still holds countless secrets. Every new discovery changes how we understand marine biology. The ocean continues to surprise researchers around the world. Among these discoveries are creatures with remarkable adaptations. Venom, camouflage, and intelligence are just a few examples. The blue-ringed octopus demonstrates how powerful nature's chemical defenses can be. Even the smallest animals can carry extraordinary abilities. Understanding these creatures also reminds us to respect marine environments. The ocean is home to many delicate ecosystems. Protecting these ecosystems helps preserve the incredible diversity of ocean life. Every species plays a role in maintaining balance. From tiny octopuses to giant sea creatures, The ocean contains extraordinary animals. Each one tells a story about evolution and survival, and the blue-ringed octopus is only one example of the many fascinating creatures living beneath the waves. The ocean still holds many mysteries waiting to be explored. Along tropical beaches around the world, many beautiful seashells wash onto the shore. Some of them look like small works of art created by nature. Among these shells is one that collectors often admire. Its smooth cone shape and detailed patterns make it look harmless and decorative. But inside that beautiful shell lives a predator. And this small creature carries one of the most complex venoms in the ocean. This animal is called the cone snail. Despite its slow appearance, it is a highly specialized hunter. Cone snails live mostly in warm tropical oceans. Many species can be found in coral reefs and shallow coastal waters. At first glance, the animal seems slow and harmless. It moves gradually across the ocean floor. However, the cone snail has developed an incredible hunting tool. It uses a tiny harpoon-like structure to capture prey. This structure acts like a miniature spear. It can launch forward with surprising speed. When prey comes close enough, the snail releases the tiny harpoon. The movement happens extremely quickly. The harpoon delivers venom directly into the target. Within moments, the prey can no longer escape. Once the prey stops moving, the snail slowly pulls it closer. The process is quiet and controlled. Different species of cone snails hunt different types of prey. Some focus on worms, while others hunt fish. Fish-hunting cone snails are particularly specialized predators. They rely on speed rather than strength. Their venom contains a complex mixture of toxins. Scientists call these compounds conotoxins. Each toxin targets different biological signals in prey animals. Together, they create a powerful chemical effect. This complex venom helps the snail capture prey much faster than its slow movement would suggest. Evolution has given it a unique advantage. Despite its impressive hunting ability, the cone snail spends most of its time hidden in the sand. Camouflage helps it remain unnoticed. Only when prey approaches does the animal become active. Its hunting behavior is precise and efficient. Because the shell looks beautiful, people sometimes pick it up while exploring beaches. Many collectors admire these shells. But what appears to be an empty shell might still contain the animal inside. This is why experts recommend observing shells without touching them. Many species of cone snails exist across tropical oceans. Each species has slightly different patterns on its shell. These patterns help scientists identify the different species. Some shells have stripes, while others show small geometric shapes. Despite these visual differences, their hunting strategy is very similar. Each snail relies on its tiny harpoon-like tool. This harpoon is actually a modified tooth. It forms part of the snail's feeding system. Inside the snail's body, several of these tiny harpoons are stored and ready to use. Each one can deliver venom when needed. When the snail hunts, it extends a flexible tube called a proboscis. The harpoon travels through this tube toward the target. This motion happens quickly even though the snail itself moves slowly. The prey often has no time to react. Once the prey stops moving, the snail carefully pulls it closer. The entire process happens quietly on the ocean floor. For such a slow-moving animal, this hunting system is remarkably effective. Evolution has refined it over millions of years. Scientists consider cone snail venom one of the most chemically complex in nature. It contains many different toxin molecules. Each of these toxins interacts with different biological signals. Together they help the snail capture prey quickly. Researchers study these toxins to better understand marine chemistry. Some compounds may even inspire medical research. Like many ocean animals, the cone snail prefers to remain unnoticed. Camouflage helps it blend into the sand. Only the tip of the shell may remain visible. To passing animals, it looks like just another piece of the reef. This camouflage strategy helps the snail remain hidden from predators. It also helps it surprise prey. The ocean floor is full of creatures using similar strategies. Camouflage is one of the most common survival tools in nature. Many predators rely on patience rather than speed. The cone snail is a perfect example of this approach. By waiting for the right moment, the snail increases its chances of success. Timing is everything in the underwater world. Although it moves slowly, its hunting system works with surprising efficiency. The design of this animal is truly remarkable. From the outside, It looks like just another seashell on the ocean floor. But inside that shell lives a highly specialized predator. Although cone snails appear simple from the outside, their biology is surprisingly complex. Scientists have studied these animals for decades to understand their unique adaptations. One of the most fascinating features is the snail's venom system. It allows a slow-moving creature to successfully capture fast prey. Inside the snail's body, specialized glands produce venom compounds. These compounds are stored until the snail prepares to hunt. When the snail detects prey nearby, it prepares its hunting mechanism. The proboscis slowly extends toward the target. The tiny harpoon inside the proboscis is ready to launch. Even though the snail moves slowly, this action happens very quickly. Once released, the harpoon travels directly toward the prey. The design of this structure allows precise targeting. After the harpoon connects with the prey, the snail begins pulling it closer. The movement is slow but controlled. This remarkable hunting method allows cone snails to capture animals much faster than themselves. It is a perfect example of evolutionary specialization. Researchers have identified hundreds of different cone snail species. Each one produces slightly different venom compounds. These variations make cone snails especially interesting for scientific research. Every species offers new information about marine chemistry. Although cone snails appear simple from the outside, their biology is surprisingly complex. Scientists have studied these animals for decades to understand their unique adaptations. One of the most fascinating features is the snail's venom system. It allows a slow-moving creature to successfully capture fast prey. Inside the snail's body, specialized glands produce venom compounds. These compounds are stored until the snail prepares to hunt. When the snail detects prey nearby, it prepares its hunting mechanism. The proboscis slowly extends toward the target. The tiny harpoon inside the proboscis is ready to launch. Even though the snail moves slowly, this action happens very quickly. Once released, the harpoon travels directly toward the prey. The design of this structure allows precise targeting. After the harpoon connects with the prey, the snail begins pulling it closer. The movement is slow but controlled. This remarkable hunting method allows cone snails to capture animals much faster than themselves. It is a perfect example of evolutionary specialization. Researchers have identified hundreds of different cone snail species. Each one produces slightly different venom compounds. These variations make cone snails especially interesting for scientific research. Every species offers new information about marine chemistry. In coral reef environments, cone snails often remain partially buried in the sand. This camouflage helps them stay hidden. To passing fish, the shell simply looks like another rock or shell fragment. This illusion gives the snail an advantage when hunting. Patience plays a key role in the hunting strategy of many marine predators. Cone snails rely heavily on this approach. By waiting for the right moment, the snail reduces the need for speed. The environment itself becomes part of the hunting strategy. Many other ocean animals also rely on camouflage. This shared strategy helps them survive among predators and prey. The coral reef ecosystem is full of hidden hunters. Some are large, while others are surprisingly small. Cone snails may look simple compared to other predators, but their hunting system is one of the most unusual in the ocean. The combination of venom chemistry and mechanical precision makes this animal truly remarkable. Few creatures hunt in quite the same way. Studying these animals helps researchers understand how evolution shapes survival strategies. Even simple creatures can develop complex systems. And the cone snail is only one of many extraordinary animals living beneath the ocean surface. The underwater world is filled with remarkable adaptations. The cone snail may look like nothing more than a beautiful seashell on the ocean floor. But hidden inside that shell is a highly specialized predator. Its hunting system combines precision, patience, and powerful venom chemistry. Few animals rely on such an unusual strategy. Despite moving slowly across the seabed, the cone snail can capture fast-moving prey. This contrast makes the animal particularly fascinating. Ocean predators come in many different shapes and sizes. Some rely on speed, while others depend on stealth and patience. The cone snail represents one of nature's most unusual designs. A slow animal equipped with a remarkably effective hunting tool. But the ocean still contains many other creatures with powerful venom. Some of them are far more visible than the cone snail. Some swim through open water, while others hide among coral reefs. Each species has developed its own survival strategy. Many of these animals use venom not only for hunting, but also for defense. Nature has evolved countless chemical weapons in the ocean, and some of the most powerful venomous animals are still waiting to be discovered. The deeper parts of the ocean remain largely unexplored. And that tiny cone snail shows how surprising nature can be. Even the most beautiful seashell may hide an extraordinary predator beneath the surface. The ocean is filled with animals that have evolved remarkable survival strategies. Some rely on speed, while others depend on patience and precision. Scientists continue exploring marine ecosystems to better understand these incredible creatures. Every discovery reveals how complex life in the ocean truly is. From tiny predators hidden in the sand to mysterious animals in the deep sea, the underwater world still holds countless secrets waiting to be discovered. If you enjoy learning about fascinating and dangerous animals like these, there are many more incredible creatures to discover. The natural world is full of surprising stories. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to explore our other videos to continue discovering some of the most fascinating animals on Earth.